Have you ever felt as physically and mentally depleted as I did trying to take care of all those babies during Operation Baby Lift? Do you ever feel so overwhelmed you wonder if you can handle it all? To cope with the everyday challenges and stressors in our lives, we not only have to be strong of body, but we have to be strong of mind. I have 4 simple mental balance tools for you to use every day to strengthen yourself. The first is relaxation breathing. Few of us need to be encouraged to be mentally active. Most of us need a little nudge or sometimes a bit of a shove to take time every day for mental rest and relaxation. Deep relaxation breathing is one of the best and most effective tools, but it's so simple that people don't do it. They don't believe its value. It's the same breathing that's taught in yoga and in childbirth classes, the same I used in Vietnam. The good news is you don't have to have $10,000 in your bra to do it. This rhythmic breathing releases not only stress and tension, but endorphins, that chemical in our brain that causes us to feel good. A favorite couple in my childbirth class, Osvaldo and Maria from South America, taught me a lot about that. Now, they'd been to just 2 of my childbirth classes when Osvaldo was in a terrible car accident. I went to visit him in intensive care and he was barely conscious, but he whispered to me, "The respirations, the respirations." I didn't know what he meant. I looked to make sure I wasn't standing on his oxygen tubing. I wasn't. So what was he trying to tell me? I went back in a couple of days when he was much more improved, and he said, "LeAnn, I think that breathing you taught me in childbirth class saved my life." He went on to explain that when he came to in that mangled car, he was afraid and in severe pain. I was scared to death. I could feel my heart beating too fast and the blood pumping fast from this huge gash in my leg. I knew I was bleeding to death, he said. So I started that slow, deep breathing that you taught me. And I counted in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4, and in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. And you were right, my heart slowed down. And I could feel the gushing slowing down too. He told me he continued that breathing when he heard the ambulance coming. I knew it was for me, he said, and I was scared again. So I just kept up that breathing. And then when the jaws of life, that big contraption with the claws, ripped me from that vehicle, I just kept breathing, slow. I know it saved my life. I was walking down the hall later and met his physical therapist who said, "Are you that nurse that taught Osvaldo about that breathing? He won't let me move him now unless he does that breathing first." She added, "And I'm having all my patients do it now so they can relax and it doesn't hurt so much when I move them." Osvaldo learned and taught the physical therapist and me that the breathing really works.